guys, I hope you enjoyed my little concept I made of the iPhone 8. So this is personally, in my eyes, what I think the iPhone 8 should look like. It's been so long since we've seen any design differences, and I get it. It's very hard to innovate when you just have a phone, such a small device to look at. How can you make it look different? Well, these little tiny things like the speaker grill, the way that the buttons are placed, the actual bezel and borders, I think these would make the iPhone 8 look fantastic. And let me know down below your feedback, but this is the iPhone 8, and we'll be using some of these images later in this video. But today I wanted to talk to you about the iPhone 8, 7S perhaps, just what's happened since the last iPhone 8 update video. It's been like 2 months almost, so a lot has surfaced, a lot has changed, and going into 2017 in springtime is when we're going to see so many rumors. And right now I have a lot to talk to you guys about the potential features, cool things the iPhone 8 will come with. So let's get into it. And the first thing, by far the most important thing I wanted to talk to you guys about today was a feature the iPhone 8 may come with that will change the face of technology today, literally. And it will probably be one of the first devices on the market to ship with it. So what is this magical feature? It's a truly wireless future where you'd be able to walk into a room with your iPhone and it immediately begins charging. So it seems impossible, it really does, but this technology does exist today. It's been demoed thoroughly. It's existed for a while, believe it or not, but it just hasn't been this good. So this company called Energous, I think that's how you pronounce it, they are basically partnering with one of the 5 biggest tech companies in the world. They vaguely mentioned it. We all know it's Apple. But what they're saying is that they're going to be partnering with Apple to give them dibs on a technology that wirelessly charges your phone in a room. So as long as the iPhone comes with a little chip known as the Watt Up, basically you'll be able to charge it in a room. Now it's not 100% very efficient. Obviously it won't charge as fast as a cabled connection or a wireless mat, but it's still possible. Imagine Starbucks, you walk into a coffee shop, your phone, your laptop starts charging right away. And it's long been rumored that Apple is working on this technology. For the very first time, we might actually see this come to light in the iPhone 8. And whether or not it's this wireless, completely wireless charging or the wireless on a pad charging, it's almost certain that wireless charging will come to the iPhone 8. So that's something we can be certain of. Now, wireless charging is great, not so great when you have to buy a separate adapter to do it. In this case, Ming Chi Kuo is basically saying that the wireless charger will not be included in the box with the iPhone 8. You'll have to buy it separately, just like the AirPods. They were advertised with the iPhone, but you do have to buy them separately in order to enjoy that feature. In the case of this true wireless charging feature, you'd likely need to have a pad in your room to set up to transmit that energy to your phone, but it certainly will be possible, it just won't be cheap. And as for an actual charging pad, those will be sold separately as well. Now, Sonny Dixon, the guy that leaks a lot of Apple stuff, has just leaked iOS 10.3 theater mode the other week, but now, more recently, he's leaked some details about the upcoming iPhone 8. And to begin with, he said it will come with a fast charge feature. Now, it won't be as straightforward as something that the Galaxies have. It'll be some proprietary tech from Apple. It's not known whether it'll be through the Lightning cable, through USB-C, a little bit less unlikely to that one, but it will have some sort of feature that it will allow it to charge up faster. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but if you use an Apple iPad charger with an iPhone, it will charge faster. It's still not technically a true fast charge feature, but more of an advanced one will be coming with the iPhone 8. Now, I wanted to take a moment to clarify the lineup. It's very confusing right now because there are so many rumors saying different things, and I want to show you guys what's basically going to happen. So, of course, there's going to be an iPhone 8, the next generation, all new organic LED design, all glass casing. That's the flagship model. Now, there will be 2 cheaper models, the 4.7-inch and 5.5-inch standard iPhone LCD models. Now, what will they be called? It's been rumored, and more recently, that it will be called the iPhone 7S and 7S Plus. So that's in an attempt to differentiate it from the iPhone 7. It'll be a faster version of the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, just featuring a slightly altered design. For the most part, it'll be the same. It will not have the design of the larger iPhone 8, but it'll still be faster than the standard iPhone 7. And I think it actually does make sense. The iPhone 7S, iPhone 7S Plus, and iPhone 8. So you can choose from 2 cheaper budget models, and then if you want to go all out, you buy the iPhone 8. Now, as if this lineup wasn't confusing enough, Mako Takara is claiming there will be another iPhone releasing alongside the iPhone 8, 7S, and 7S Plus. So it'll fit right in between the 7S and 7S Plus with a 5-inch display. Now, he's saying what's unique about this one is that it will have a dual lens camera like the 7 Plus, but it will be in a vertical orientation. Why? Why would Apple release 4 new iPhone models? That's just way too much, way too fragmentation in the lineup. So I think Apple should certainly stick to 3 maximum. 2 even as it is now would be even better. But that's just, no, I don't think that'll happen. But they are saying it will, so who knows? And another one from Mac Otakara, he's saying that the iPhone 7s, the cheaper budget model, will come with a new color in red. And I talked about this with you a little bit ago, but it's mostly in an attempt to differentiate the iPhone 8 and the cheaper budget models, and at the same time to give those a refresh, to give people a reason to buy them. Every time Apple introduces a new color, the first color, the new color, it always sells out first. So there will likely be a new red color, but it's not 100% confirmed. Now, in case you guys had any doubts about the iPhone 8 not having a home button, well, it certainly won't. Earlier this week at CES, Synaptics actually announced a new technology, and it's already going to be used early this year in several phones that will allow you to scan your fingerprint through a glass display, eliminating the need for a home button entirely, so it can be completely software based. And of course, the iPhone 8 is rumored not to have a home button, so it's not confirmed that Synaptics will share this technology with Apple. Apple will most likely develop their own proprietary solution, but just the fact that this technology exists and was announced says a lot. Last year when we were talking about rumors, we knew that Apple was working on several versions of the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. Well, this year they're working on over 10 of the actual iPhone 8. So Wall Street Journal is reporting that Apple's working on many versions, including ones with LCDs, with organic LED displays, and even higher resolution displays, trying to find that happy medium of what works and what doesn't. So it's very good to know Apple's putting so much effort into the development of the iPhone 8. Now, in case you guys also had any doubts about the organic LED display, well, it's been confirmed by the Korean Herald that basically the iPhone 8 will come with a curved OLED display. Apple has put in orders to Samsung to produce the organic LED displays with a plastic backing. That way they can curve into the screen, basically like a little bit like my renders. So we will have some curved displays, just like the Galaxy S7 and S6 on the iPhone 8 flagship model. So it will be happening. Now, it has been confirmed that Samsung will be producing these displays for Apple. Now, there was a little bit of a bidding war between LG and Sharp, but Samsung, yeah, I know it's ironic, right? Well, Samsung will be making those displays for the iPhone. Now, there will be a shortage though. It's been reported that Samsung, although they do have the capacity to make these, they don't have the capacity to make 100% of the displays Apple has ordered in time for the release. So either there'll be a really big shortage of the flagship iPhone 8 model, just like every other year, or once again use LCD technology again this year, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. I would rather wait for the iPhone 8 even longer and get that organic LED display than not get it at all. Now, a curious decision, I don't really even know why Apple would do this late into the game, but Sonny Dixon is also claiming that Apple will be adding some sort of a tap to wake feature to the iPhone 8, so where you'll be able to tap the display when it's off and it will immediately turn on thanks to that movement. I mean, any 5-6-year-old Android phone could do this. Why add it now? I don't know. And this one is a little bit vague, but the Korean Economic Daily is claiming Apple is partnering with LG to produce a 3D modeling camera. Not sure if it's software or hardware based, probably a combination of both, but it's probably a step in the direction of AR, VR, being able to use your iPhone more reliably inside of a headset, maybe even one that Apple's developing on its own, but basically a camera, 3D camera, dual lens that can model and measure depth, stuff like that. So a 3D camera is in the works for the iPhone 8. And the last one is Bluetooth 5.0. I'm very excited about this. It's just amazing how much progress they've made in this latest 5.0 standard. So the range has been quadrupled, 4 times greater, speed is doubled, and 8 times more data broadcasting. So you'll be able to broadcast even more types of data, basically a huge upgrade all around. And yes, it will be coming to the iPhone 8. So guys, there it is. That's the latest on the iPhone 8. So we're starting to get a little bit of a better picture of what's going on. Still a little confusing about the lineup. I'm hoping to clear that up with time. But yeah, I'll be sharing more information with you as we get it. That's the latest on the iPhone 8. And I do hope you guys enjoyed my concept. Peace.